Hi there, year one. It's Mr. Shepherd again here for your second computing lesson. I am super excited to share with you what you'll be doing today as we carry on our maze running and look to see if we can use the directions work we used last time in more lessons today. So this is week 4. This is your second computing lesson. As with last week, you will need to be on Purple Mash. If you haven't yet, my screen, because I want to see if you can tell me a little bit about what you've been doing in your quiz that you did for me, hopefully last week. So last week, you will have got this quiz. This quiz, it gave you some questions that I wanted. Object smells, travels, or looks. Does undo mean to your last action is cancelled, done, or marked? Does the rewind button help you undo an action? Is that true or false? And is a shortcut a quicker way of doing something? I can't wait to see how you did on your answers from last week. This week, however, we are going to be moving on and we're going to be doing something a little bit more challenging with the undo button and the shortcut button, but we'll be looking and using more different times today: forwards, backwards, right turn, left turn, and you'll need to be able to use that vocabulary and language as you create your own directions using Purple Mash. So hopefully you have now logged on to your Purple Mash. And again, if you look in your to-dos, you will find the to-go program, because that you'll get this up again today. The challenges we are working on, if you click on that one there, is challenge number 3 and then challenge number 4. Let's start having a look at challenge number 3 and see how we get on. So if I click on challenge number 3, it takes us here. Now, challenge number 3 says it wants us to visit the 4 island ports in order and challenge together. If you want to have a go now and pause me, have a little go and see what you can do, that's absolutely fine. Those of you hopefully might be back, you might see that you've got a few more directions, go diagonally. So we can go up, forwards, backwards, left, and right. And now this time we compass bearing here. Maybe you can tell me what these compass directions would be if I was going to these different islands. So I am now going across 2, and I'm going to move myself along. I'm going to move myself across 1, maybe 2, maybe 3. And then I'm going to move up, and I'm going to move up. How many do I need to move up on my boxes now? I think I need to move up 1. And I've got to my first island zone. Fantastic. Oh, and a little jingle there to tell me I've done well. I can then go left. I want to go, so I could try and figure out how many boxes I want to jump across beforehand. And instead of doing one at a time, do a few more. So I want to go 1, 2, me 4 boxes along to the left. Now, how many boxes do I need to go down here in that next direction? Oh, fantastic. It will take me 2 boxes down. And then finally, I need to go left and 2 boxes to take me to that final island there. Have a go and see if you can get yourself across all of these different islands at the next challenge together. So take a moment now, have a go, see if you can find your number of different steps. Right, I wonder how you did. Did you get yourself all the way along during that first challenge? I'm now going to share with you this another, and it will take you directly to the very next challenge. I'm going to share my screen so you can see what to get Little Red Riding Hood to Granny's cottage, and don't let her get eaten along the way. Oh, there is Red Riding Hood down the bottom of my screen, and she's got to go across up here to Grandma's house up alongside it. Now, this time it's a little bit different. This time we've got a program that goes all the way along here with different any of these operations into here to create what we call an algorithm. It's a program that we can follow to see how something goes. So I want to, first of all, I want Red Riding Hood 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces to the right to carry her along the path. So I'm going to pick my right arrow and I'm going to drop that into my first box there. So I want her to go right 8. Now I can click play and see how that goes. Let's click play and see what happens. Okay, so far, so good. She's first of all gone right all the way there. She does next. So she's gonna have to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if she goes up 5, she'll get eaten by the nasty Mr. Wolf. So I'm gonna make sure I only go up 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is my here for my second step. Now I can play again and see and test and see how these are going. So I've gone along to the right 8 and I've gone up. Oh, I've only gone up 2. I've got a problem. So I'm going to take out the 2 and I'm going to add back in the 4. Let's try that again. I'm going to rewind. I'm going to try that again and see if that works better this time. Oh, there we go. There she goes. And up she goes. Fantastic. So you to the rest of your lesson and see if you can get Red Riding Hood all the way back to her grandma's house. Once you've completed that, as with last week, there will be a short quiz just to make sure that you've really understood all of the vocabulary we've used today in our lesson. Let me know how you're getting on and let your teachers know if there's anything you need some more help with in your Purple Mash lessons. And I will see you next week.